Okay, this is going to be I guess, reflection reading on the reading I did last Sunday. Um, been really interested since then. I got a great response, very inspiring response, and I've been making sure to really focus on some of the themes and then also write them down in a book, like when they come to me, little moments specifically related to my spirit, my heart, who I'm becoming. But I have that other copy, the smaller copy of the Rider Waite that I'm gonna, I guess, we'll see. I'm gonna do another 3 card reading, or like a reflection reading, and as I talk about it, I'll take a look at the journal and see if there anything lines up. I have a feeling it will. I already shuffled this, so let's begin. I know nothing. Thank you, Spirit. The Star in the past. The Knight of Cups inverted in the present. And the Knight of Swords inverted in the future. With the Lovers face up at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Wow. Weird that the major arcana are face up and the minor are face down, honestly. Wow. Okay, so the Star. I mean, here with this being this sort of reflection of the Two of Cups, it's weird, honestly. I see myself here. You know, I think I came into the world with a pure heart. I mean, like my mama can tell you that. Not that I'm not, capable of anything any other human is, but I see her being the conduit between the flow of the water here and the way that it flows back into the earth. And that is the nature of why she's the star. And it gives temperance vibes, and in occult work, one thing I've realized is that it's all dealing with the energy and how energy flows and how energy lives in us, and that's what the water is. It's divine feminine. It's creative force. I'm looking at the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. The Master Therian, who is the author of this book, has been influential in my journey so far. One of the things he says is that every man and woman is a star. And she's in balance. That's why it's face up. And I guess for me, it's like my foundations for love, my heart, the way that I love is balanced. That's why I attract the people that I do. That's why that's why my purpose is not to figure out how to do it the right way. It's to spread the way that I love as much as possible. It's to shine. And I thought I needed someone else. I thought I needed someone else to shine. I thought that that was the only way to shine, was through someone else, a reflection of someone else. But I am the star. Hold up, actually. Anyways, the next card is the Knight of Cups inverted. I definitely see myself here in the present now. That's kind of what I've been talking about. With this card here, it's strange. It's like, I'm going to turn it face up for a second, even though it's inverted. He wields the cup as if it's his weapon. It's like, I guess for me, my challenge right now is, it's like the desire to be understood is, I wrote this down, the desire to be understood is fragile. And loneliness can be comfortable. There is a part of me that could do all of this work and talk about all this with myself just the way that I do. Just like this. This is how I talk to myself. And it would be done alone. Or it would be unshared. It wouldn't be... Maybe that's what gives it purpose. You know? It's like living it. Here it's like... Whoa. It's like, I have been in survival for so long, and I'm being called out of it now. Like, the things that I did, the habits that defined the old me, were my weapons against the things that were hurting me. But now, those habits are the only reason that that old self is still here. And this is the companion to the King of Wands. You know, I almost see like... this is like what I was talking about being there, about being in the transformation, but not fully internalizing it yet. It's like the sovereignty's been declared. I have the throne, but the activation, the movement, the hand, the knight, the hand of the king in the kingdom is not yet in control. God, I wrote down, like, there's some things I need to really focus on and protect while I move into this next version of myself. And one was my gratitude and my opportunities, like how I look at my opportunities, what I see as an opportunity, and how I approach it with gratitude. Because I think when you approach an opportunity with gratitude for it, then you can actually see the full extent of what is possible through it. And the second thing is my strengths, which I think is my testimony, which is like this right here. My strength is in my ability to translate spiritual info into systematic, understandable words or symbols, or even like a physical thing eventually, you know, like maybe making my own deck one day. But the third thing is I have to focus and protect my strengths. I have to focus and protect my gratitude. I have to focus on and protect my love life. So my loved ones and those in my life who I feel unconditional love towards, and who feel unconditional love towards me. Those relationships are reflections of me that are so complex and so ingrained that virtually every moment I spend around my loved ones is teaching. And honestly, that's the best way to connect to divinity. You know, like doing it alone in your room is difficult. And maybe even dangerous to a certain degree. But when you're with your loved ones eating a good meal, you don't need to think about it. You just know you're doing what you're supposed to do. And then the fourth thing I need to focus on and protect is my calling, my purpose, which is almost the same thing as my strengths. And that's what I'm really feeling, is why I feel aligned and why I'm even making these videos, is because I feel like my will right now and what I just naturally want to do is completely aligned with what my purpose and my calling in life is. The entire reason that I came to Earth at this time, in this family, with this face and body and everything else, is for a purpose. And that purpose is to offer something back and to translate spiritual information into the physical world. And here with the Knight of Swords in the future, I see with this being the reflection of the Ace of Cups from the Sunday reading, I see that the way forward to discovering and identifying the parts of myself that are strong is through conflict. It's how the Knight... As I say that, my warrior cat, my crazy ass, half feral kitty Teddy, came up and nudged my arm. He's a little warrior. He's covered in injuries right now. Not just like 2, but they're healing well. He just loves to fight. No, buddy. Buddy. He's so sweet. He is half feral though. Buddy, go that way. See, look, he wants to be a part of the reading. Look at him. Go ahead. I need to be a warrior, not for my own ego, but for the sake of others. That's why I'm in school to be a lawyer. That's why I feel this deep desire to share my knowledge, my teachings, I guess, if you want to call it that. If even one person sees this and thinks, this is what I needed to hear, or this was nice, and this helped me on my own path, then it's all worth it. All of it. And here, with the Lovers face up at the bottom, I feel like this is the context of the whole fucking reading. At least, this is weird because I know that this is the reflection of justice, but I almost see how this reflects back onto the lower 3 of the initial reading, right? It's like... It's like I have to start loving myself the same way that I was, or nourishing myself the same way that I was nourishing others. And that by doing that, I mean, you know, I probably will find, because I do believe in soulmates. I really do. You know? And one day, you know, I'll find somebody who loves me as natural as it is for them for breathing, and vice versa. But that's almost irrelevant now, because I'm not ready. I don't know when I will be. But I know that something is in me now. Something that wants to shine, something that loves, something that, it's like a flame. And the flame within me now burns away all that doesn't serve and illuminates all that does. And it brings warmth to anyone who was willing to sit by the fire for a little while with me. And I guess that's what this is. That's what I want this to be. And, I do like this idea of doing, like, reading on Sunday and reflecting through it, especially, like, because I've been writing stuff down. But it's still the beginning, so we're going to see how everything shakes out. We'll probably do a little differently next week. I might just do some random shit. But this is so much fun. I don't even care. I'm just enjoying the process. Anyways, I love you. And this is kind of a long video, but whatever. Talk to you later.